In the small village where tradition was woven into the fabric of daily life, the shadows of widowhood cast a veil of sorrow over Amarachi's young shoulders. The unforeseen tragedy that befell her at the age of 12 transformed her once vibrant world into a muted tapestry of grief and judgment. The sudden demise of her older husband, a man she barely knew, sent ripples through the village. Whispers of sympathy mixed with unspoken judgment as tradition dictated that her widow was a vessel of bad luck. Overnight, Amarachi became the subject of unwarranted scrutiny, her innocence overshadowed by the weight of societal expectations. The village, once alive with vibrant colors and the echoes of laughter, now draped itself in somber tones. Amarachi, the young widow, navigated the labyrinth of mourning, grappling with grief that seemed too heavy for her delicate shoulders. Their communal grief, however, was tainted by a judgmental gaze that lingered on the girl who would have been playing with dolls, not bearing the mantle of widowhood. And the harsh conversation of the village elders, age-old superstitions intertwined with societal norms, further isolating Amarachi. The shadows of widowhood, rather than inspiring empathy, became a shroud that veiled the once bright spirit of the young girl. Yet, within Amarachi, a spark of resilience flickered. In the depth of her grief, she sought solace in the wisdom of the village elders. Their counsel became a beacon guiding her through the storm of societal expectations. The village, resistant to change, watched as Amarachi quietly defied the shadow that sought to confine her. As she navigated the rituals of widowhood, Amarachi discovered an unexpected ally: education. In the pages of borrowed books and the shared knowledge of the elders, she found a path to healing and empowerment. The shadow that clung to her became a backdrop to her silent rebellion, her testament to the strength that could emerge from the darkest moment. In the midst of societal murmurs and whispered judgments, Hamarachi's resilience became a source of inspiration. She clandestinely pursued education, a pursuit that defied the norms and questioned the superstition that sought to shackle. The village, reluctant at first, witnessed a transformation, not only in Amarachi but in their own perceptions. The shadow of widowhood, initially suffocating, gradually lifted as Amarachi's story unfolded. The village, though slow adapt, began to recognize the strength within Amarachi and the potential for change that education brought. The story of Amarachi's shadows of widowhood became a poignant tale of resilience, challenging societal norms and the transformative power of knowledge. As the shadow dispersed, the village stood on the cusp of change, and Amarachi, despite her young age, emerged as a beacon of hope and a symbol of triumph over adversity. The village, initially hesitant to embrace Amarachi's transformation, found itself caught between the familiarity of tradition and the undeniable resilience emanating from the young widow. As word spread about her clandestine pursuit of education, curiosity replaced judgment in the eyes of some villagers. Amarachi's journey unfolded as a silent revolution, challenging the entrenched belief that had governed the community for generations. The elders, initially wary of her unconventional path, began to recognize the potential for positive change. The once haunting shadows of widowhood metamorphosed into a backdrop for Amarachi's blossoming strength, and her story sparked contemplation among the village elders. In her pursuit of knowledge, Amarachi encountered unexpected allies among the younger generations. Children who had once hesitated to interact with the widow found themselves drawn to the world of learning she unveiled. The village, witnessing the organic shift in perception, started to question the long-standing prejudice associated with widowhood. The village children, inspired by her courage, joined the makeshift classes, breaking down the walls of societal norms. The village elders, witnessing this grassroots movement, found themselves torn between preserving tradition and embracing the winds of change. The once judgmental whisper began to transform into hushed conversations and admiration. Amarachi, despite her youth, became an unintentional agent of social change. Her resilience not only challenged the shadow of widowhood, but also ignited a spark of curiosity and hope within the hearts of those who had once shunned her. The village, still tethered to its roots, found itself at a crossroads. The silent rebellion of Amarachi, fueled by the thirst of knowledge, had become an undeniable force. The shadow that had once threatened to engulf her now stood as a testament to her strength, resilience, and the transformative power of education. As the moon waxed and waned, so did the perception of widowhood in the village. Amarachi, against all odds, emerged as a beacon not only for the young minds eager to break free from tradition, but also for the elders grappling complexities of societal change. The village, once resistant to upheaval, witnessed the subtle but profound transformation brought about by one girl's unwavering determination. In the continuing chapter of Amarachi's story, the village faced a choice to cling to the shadow of the past or to step into the light of a more enlightened future. The shadows of widowhood, once a source of judgment and sorrow, now had the potential to be dispelled entirely, giving way to a new era where resilience, education, and the triumph of a human spirit could redefine the narrative for generations to come.